What's up, bros? Thanks for clicking on that thumbnail. Welcome back to Big Bike BMX. My name is Isaac. I'm going to share just some news, man. Just some stuff that I've seen around the internet, stuff that people have shared with me, any like new stuff that's going around for parts and things like that. I do primarily ride big BMX bikes, but all bikes are welcome. I grew up riding in the 80s. Most of you did too. So this is the vibe that we have, right? 80s kids growing up riding big bikes. Let's talk about some new parts that we can afford because we got better paper routes. I'm going to be drinking some coffee this morning while I show you this stuff. Let's get into it, shall we? All right, you guys, SC was down in San Diego last weekend unveiling their new completes. Let's get a couple of looks at some of these pictures. Thank you, Todd, for sending these over. There's Angelina on the Crackle bike. Love that. This is probably my favorite, maybe my second favorite. It's hard to say, man. This is one of my favorites, at least. This pink bike is sick. The tires and the pink and the teal just go really well together as far as the looks. I don't see really anything new besides the captive seat for this year on this bike particularly. I'm just kind of looking over it real quick. Has that old school, I shouldn't say old school, like the standard sprocket. But the colorway on this thing is hot, man. I love this. I think there's lots of ways you can customize this with some aftermarket parts. But man, great job on this Blocks Flyer. Love that. This is the one, though, that everybody was talking about. The new 32-inch Colossal Quad. I don't know if they're calling it a Colossal Quad or just a 32. But this thing is cool, man. Let's take a look at the... See if I can zoom in here. Where is that? Here's what I like. The drivetrain and the cranks, these are new. I haven't seen these before. I see a lot of these flat pedals as well. I don't see a lot of the cage pedals on any of the bikes, so that's cool. I didn't really care for the cage pedals too much. But this bike looks great. This reminds me of an RNC titanium sprocket. So very cool to see that. On the other side, you'll see it's got internal cable routing. There you go. Very, very cool. Very clean. I really do like that Todd paid attention to the fans and put press-in cups for this one instead of integrated. I think that's really great for the headset because you guys love customizing your bikes. You love putting in Chris King or Evil Alloy or whoever cups in there. So it's great to see that. You get lots of optimization, customization. I don't know the word I'm thinking for, but you have lots of options for customizing this to make it your own. I really do like the chrome hoops on here. That's very cool, especially for a 32. Looks like they do have Bozak's 32-inch Bozak tires, which is great. So you won't have to struggle to get tires as he's making them. Here's a close-up shot of that crank. I don't see SE on there at all. It doesn't look like it's a wraparound at the spindle boss. But man, cool upgrade to the V-Ridge cranks. And again, flat pedals, I like that. Man, cool bike. I like the way this is starting out. This is the fast ripper, I believe, that Motor City Ben got to take home. Has all the Q stuff. Love it, man. This is a hot bike, dude. I wish fast rippers looked like this when I was still buying fast rippers. I think the last one I bought was a Mike Buff. And the components on this is just head and shoulders, I guess, above what I have on mine. Great upgrades this year. Internal routing, love that. The pedals, flat pedals. This bike looks hot. Congratulations, Ben. Good job. Full speed. Love the captive seat on this one. I like the what they're doing on the back. This is the bike that I saw Dell riding. This is the Fat Ripper. When I first saw the quick little like preview tease picture of it, I didn't care for it, man. I thought it kind of looked like with the black, the yellow, and the red. I instantly just thought like McDonald's kind of. Didn't really love it. And then when you see it as a full bike like this, Dell was riding this in San Diego. Bike looks hot, man. Looks like a 49er bike to me if the yellow was gold. Very, very cool. I like it. Flat pedals again. The sprocket, I like the way that stands out. Good looking bike, man. I'm not a big fan of the fat tires. I think they make the bike feel a little bit weird. But I'm old, man. It's not made for me. It's made for someone that can do wheelies for 4 miles. It's great. I love that. The seat is really cool. I like they have the measuring on there, so you can always set your seat the way you like it. Very, very cool there. Good job, man. This is a good bike. I like the donuts on there and the old school ODI mushrooms, the real deal ones. All right, here's this year's Maniac. I like this a lot. It's the opposite. It's like a mirror image of the pink one. The pink blocks flyer that I liked, very cool. This is going to have the real wide tires, 27.5. It's a great bike, especially if you're in that in between 26 and 29. You want to get a comfy bike. 27.5 is a great one. SE bikes on the seat there. That's probably my favorite captive seat so far. That's cool. And then there's a white Maniac flyer, very cool. White seat there. Here's the green Crackle. I like these Crackle bikes for some reason. I wish these just look like very 80s vibes to me. So that's why I think I'm so drawn to them. I think it's cool that every bike is different. Every bike cracks differently. So that's cool when they're doing the setup process. All right, that's the sneak peeks from SE. They were down in San Diego last weekend, and man, it's cool bikes. All right, so my take on the new drops of SE bikes. I really like the pink one. I really like probably my favorite is still going to be the white 29-inch quad. I think that one just looks classy. It looks great. I'm not a big fan of the 32s for me personally. I'm 6 foot on my best day. So I don't need that big of a bike. My Passion 29 is probably the biggest I'll ever go. And for me, I'm going to gravitate towards the 26. So it's not made for me. It's not designed for me. I'm not the market for that, but I love that it's for you. I saw a picture of a bike shop posted. It was like, hey, my 7 foot tall customer loves it. And it is clearly a dude that is ginormous sitting on a Colossal Quad. And it looks like me on the Passion. So it's perfect for that. Matt Rickard, Damon, those are tall dudes that would fit really well on there. It's kind of a trip to see it. So I'm here for it, man. If you love the 32, however tall you are, if you love a 32, ride your 32 and love it, man. That's all that matters. I think it's great that Todd and SE are making an attempt and spending money in our industry and investing in an innovation with a new size. Look, man, if you didn't try it with the 29, we wouldn't all be here talking this morning, drinking my coffees. Shout out to Todd and going for that 29. He's putting the risk. We just get to sit back and enjoy it. If it fits your body and that's your dream bike, get it. I think the other bikes that are hot for me this year that I find sick, I like that pink Blocks Flyer, like the Crackle bikes. Interesting to see. And I know there's a collab and a musician bike coming out. So we still have more bikes coming from SE. We'll talk about it in a little bit. All right, let's move into some cranks, man. A lot of people are dropping cranks this week, and it's really interesting to see it. I'm pretty psyched about this one. Torker has some brand new cranks. I didn't even know these were coming. These are the Torker MaxFlight Chromoly BMX racing cranks. They're very reminiscent of the flight cranks that we all grew up with, right? You'll notice there's no pinch bolt. There's 48 spline. It's got the wraparound, the top and the bottom, so that's great. Full wraparound. If you look down here, the metal goes all the way around the pedal boss and at the spindle. So that's great. Chromoly, and they are 175 and 180. They are live now. You can buy them today if you'd like. They do come with a threaded Euro bottom bracket, but they will fit with a mid or a American bottom bracket. Spindle is 19 millimeter. If you are paying attention and that's important to you, you might already have a bottom bracket you can use. It's a 19. So very, very cool to see these from Torker. I really do like the look of them. The wraparound is cool, and the spline drive is cool. Take a look, torkerracing.com. The MaxFlight Chromo BMX racing cranks are in stock and available. They just put them out this morning because I filmed this originally yesterday, and it was still emailing me when available. So those are available now. Go grab them, dude. Pretty cool. Okay, you guys, as I was sitting here, I got some pictures from Bill at Supercross, and it looks like that is the new Passion frame. Let's look at it. I really like that purple. I think they're calling that eggplants, and that baby blue on there looks sick. Got the stamp in the head tube there. That's cool. I like the forks. Mine are flat black, and I like the shine on there. That looks sick, dude. The blue. Woo! All right. Laser cut dropouts, 990 tabs there, built-in seat post clamp. It's your passion for being passion. All right, cool, man. Dude, I like that color. What's this one? All right, this one is toasted marshmallow with the white. That looks real clean. I like the logo on there. Decal looks good. I like that tan color. I live in Arizona also. This looks like outside to me. Everything here is sand and desert. Yep. That's a good looking bike, man. I like that color. Cool. I still think that eggplant's the best. Matte stone. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's like a matte silver. Okay. Shows off those dropouts real well. I like that. Welds look clean. I like that. I like the matte with those welds look tight. All right. I like the matte color with the decal looking gloss. I like that. All right. So pretty cool, man. Here is a built up passion frame. This is a 29-inch. This is a prototype. Look, it's got a couple colors. It's got the black and the pink. They did this to test to see if they could do it with the paint jobs and make it affordable for you, and they couldn't. So you'll just see the one color on the production frames, and that's cool. The thing that I like about this bike, it's the first non-6 bar that I've ridden from Supercross, and I've said it from the beginning, you guys. You've heard it. I've been. It's like a broken record. I'm like, the AMX 250 is the best bike out there. It's the aluminum. It had the 6 bars in the back, so it's extra stiff. Love that bike. This is the first non-6 bar I've ridden from Bill that he's made, and I'm digging it, dude. It's a chromoly frame, seamless chromoly, so it does give a little bit. I like that, but it seems to float, and just I can balance the bike really easy. It kind of blows my mind. I'm really shocked, to be honest with you. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, and I remember telling him, like, dude, it's going to be a lot to get me to not ride an AMX 250. And the passion frame so far, dude, I haven't ridden my 26 since I got this bike. So, and that says a lot, dude, because 26 is my favorite size. So for me to be riding a non-AMX 250 in the size that isn't even my favorite says a lot. I just realized that. Yeah, that's right on, man. This is a dope bike, you guys. It's a dope bike. I didn't realize it until I just said it out loud. That's crazy. All right, so that's a good testament to this bike. That's all I've been riding. It does have the 990 tabs in the back, right back here. Gyro tabs in the front up here, and it has the cable guide. So you have options with this. You can just run brakeless if you are a freestyler coming back, you're a mid-school guy, you road brakeless, unscrew the bosses, ride it brakeless. That's fine. But yeah, it does use the 990s. So I'm running the Alienation 990 brake with the Cool Stop AT pads, and it stops on a dime. It is I can one finger wheelie and not have to worry about not catching, which is really surprising. I didn't think a 990 would work on a 29-inch wheel. But dude, I'm doing one finger wheelies out there. You've seen videos of it. So really shocked. Alienation did a great job with that 990. It fits great. It's it's a stiff brake. It's expensive, man. It's like over $100 for a 990, but it comes with everything you need. It has the bridge cable, the hanger, NARPs, cable, everything is in that brake kit. And it's good for front or back. So you don't have to get a different front 990 and a back 990. Good job, Alienation. So I love this bike. Check it out. It's coming out from Supercross just a couple weeks. And one more thing that I just saw when he sent one more video, you guys, and I cannot believe what I'm looking at. So while I was talking about that, I got another video about the new Supercross Strongarm cranks. Let's take a look at this.
So Isaac, what we have here are the new remakes of the old Supercross Strongarm chromoly cranks that we had done. Geez, we've made these for the first time in 2004, so 22 years ago. It is a fully encapsulated pedal boss, a fully encapsulated spindle boss, a rounded front to the arm so that it will not hurt your ankles at all. And what we've done is now we've done a 24 millimeter 48 spline bottom bracket. So you have a chromoly heat treated gun drilled spindle, but in a 24 millimeter diameter so that it handles a lot more stress. You can see the big splines that we have in here. You can see the nice flat backing plate, full heat treated 4130 chromoly. And not only are we going to be doing them in black, but we're also going to be doing them in chrome. All right, Isaac, please forgive me for not polishing these up for you, but they're the nice show chrome. We have the new modern retro SX logo, fully encapsulated spindle boss, fully encapsulated pedal boss. Whole thing is coming along.
Man, cranks have come a long way, you guys. I remember thinking that Redline flights were just untouchable back in the day. Now you're looking at like welded 6-ass times. That's crazy. Okay, those are cool. I like the wraparound at the, first of all, the spindle being hollow. Love that. 48 spline, strong. I like that there's a lot of meat at the top at the spin or like the spindle and at the axle that where it's tough where I usually see cranks break at that point. So it's nice to see a full wrap all the way around there. Heat treated 4130 chromoly. Let's go. Editorial time. But before we get into there, here's a quick message from our sponsor. Bros, check these out. Tech BMX Airlight shin guards. They're $34.95 a pair. They come in small, medium, or large, extra large. These Tech BMX Airlight shin guards deliver serious protection without serious weight. They're built from dual density foam and breathable lycra mesh. These guards stay put with compression fit and silicone grippers, so you can focus on your ride, not your gear. At just 198 grams per pair, they're barely noticeable until you need them most. Lightweight, comfortable, and ready for whatever your bike throws at you. Exactly, bros. Life is too short to bleed all over the place. Just remember that. All right, so let's get into the opinion piece. Um, Growing up loving bikes, it was something that I did every summer, every day, up until college, really. Started college, came back, I loved riding bikes my entire life, and then life happened, and I couldn't ride as much, and I got out of the scene, and daily responsibility took over, right? I didn't know that these bikes existed, so I was just raw dogging life, just dealing with anxiety and stress, sitting on the couch, just bummed out and depressed all the time. I didn't have an outlet that I really could that got me through. I had no way to process all the stress and anxiety and whatever of life. Then I found that they made these big BMX bikes. Everything was cool. So from that point on, man, that is my mission to make sure that I can reach that dude that used to ride bikes and is sitting on his couch. He's probably 300 pounds. I was 270 pounds, bro, sitting on the couch. Now I'm 220 pounds because I'm riding bikes and having a great time. My mental mind, like my mental state is so much better. My health physically is so much better. I'm happier. I'm a better husband, father, all of that, dude, because I have a way to get the stress and anxiety out the way that I learned as a kid to do it with a BMX bike. So find dudes like you, like me, that are just sitting around that maybe they loved BMX when they were younger. Maybe they've told you they used to ride bikes. Invite them to go on a bike ride with you. Go take them out and show them what they're missing and get them stoked on bikes. Get them any size bike. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what brand it is. I don't care. It really don't, man. I would have rode anything just to get out and realize that people are doing this again, that I can go and meet up with a bunch of dudes like it was 1984 all over again and go ride around for a couple hours on a Friday night after work and de-stress and then be the best version of me for the entire weekend for my family, man. So my charge to you, go find you. Go find the mirror image of you that's watching this right now and invite them to go on a bike ride with whatever size bike you have. Whether it's a big bike, a small bike, it don't matter, man. Just invite somebody, remind them that BMX misses them, that you will have a great time riding with them, and you're going to make some new friends, man. It'll be rad. So there you go. Have some fun. Go ride your bikes. Do something rad. If you are a returning viewer, if you've seen this face before and you're not subscribed, please subscribe if I've earned it. If I haven't, that's okay. I'll try again next week. But if you've enjoyed it and you've made it to this far in the video, hit the like button. What it's going to do, it's going to help the algorithm show you more BMX and it's going to show BMX to more people. That's all that happens with that. So I appreciate you with whatever you do. Go ride your bikes, have some fun. Invite somebody out for riding. We'll talk to you next week. Take care, guys.